YouTube ideation in 10 minutes. First, go to youtubecreatorai.com, go to the left-hand side here, go to Topic Scout. And let's say you do content on beauty and fashion. I have no idea about beauty and fashion, so I'm going to go ahead and put that in here. Let's find trends. So give it a minute. It's going to search Google Trends, YouTube to give you some ideas for some trending topics that you can use for beauty and fashion. If you want to put in something specific, there's a custom category here that you can put in here. Okay, so search in men's beauty and grooming products, clean beauty baseline, rise of Botox, alternatives at home. Let's do this here because I know that's kind of a controversial, popular topic. So let's see what this does here. So we can just click that and we're going to go to generate titles here. Okay. So we didn't have to prompt it to generate a title. We're just going to go, hey, Topic Scout, let's get a title going. And we're going to go through the whole process here from title. So here's a few titles here. Okay, these are great depending on what angle you want to take for the video. So we can copy any of those titles we like. We'll get to that later. Now let's go to the video description. We already have this topic in here, so we don't have to prompt it again. We're not having to type in, hey, give me a description based on this particular topic. Okay, so it's going to take a minute, but it's going to give us a description based on this particular topic here. So be patient. All right, so it gives us a great description here. And once again, we can add some additional prompts or your specific topic there, but we're just going through kind of the quickest, one-click, simple way to get an idea for a particular YouTube video. So we have the title, description. We're going to need a thumbnail. Okay, so give it just a second here. We're going to it's going to generate some thumbnail concepts for us. It's going to give us some suggested captions, and then we can generate some sort of thumbnail option for it. So be patient. It gives us a concept, so we can save this. Some suggested captions, we'll get to that in a minute, and then we can have some different types of images. Since this is Botox, we want to kind of do a hyper reel, and let's see what that looks like. So you can do a custom prompt here. You can do modern comic, anime, depending on what type of gaming. So this isn't too bad of a thumbnail here. Okay, so if you like this thumbnail, you can download that thumbnail. We have a simple text adder here. So from those captions, we can do a few different captions if we want, but I think this thumbnail is great as is, so I would just use that one. So we already did the Topic Scout. Now this is just an extra thing, but let's go to an audience persona. So we're going to go at skincare, beauty. Care. Okay, this is just a general, but we're going to generate kind of a persona for what type of audience that if we want to tailor this particular video to, or make sure we hit these key points in this audience persona generator here. So be patient. This one's a little bit tricky. So if you don't get the audience personas you want the first time, you can generate again. So this gives us, a persona here. And once again, I'm just saving these. We can go through these later. Give some suggested video topics that kind of go through with our title. So now that we have the audience, we need a hook. Okay, so we can do a couple things. If we want to do our own video, we can just get a quick hook. And depending on what type of content that you create, if you're a vlogger or if you're doing kind of a research type of video or just a general knowledge video. So here's a few different hooks that you can use based on this. Once again, this particular topic, you can prompt it, be more specific. Let's do a full script here. So, depending on how you create your videos, you can use this as an outline as you talk, or if you're doing kind of a story type video, this is a great where you can use this as an overall outline. And once again, if some of these you don't like the prompts here, you can do some additional prompts. If it gets tricky here, just generate again. Okay, so here's a script outline. It gives us another hook, an introduction, some main points to cover, okay? Some call to actions, and then an outro, all right? Now, once we have that, we're basically done, but let's go ahead and get some content expansion ideas. Let's say this video pops off and it has some views, and we want to have maybe some shorts or some TikToks or maybe another video lined up. So we can, since we're here, let's go ahead and get these ideas as well. So here's some long form video ideas, here's some short form video ideas, and we're just going to save these to notes. Okay, here's an A/B testing lab. We're not going to do this right now because we already have some titles, but you can use this to create some additional titles, 2 different options. We have a title showdown here. Okay, actually, let's go ahead and do this. Let's just generate some title ideas. And what this is going to do is give us kind of a straight SEO title and then kind of an intriguing type of title. We do have some titles in our title generator as well. So this just gives us another option. It gives us a thumbnail concept. So here's kind of a direct focus title. Okay, we can save these. And here's a curiosity title. Okay, let's say we want to compare these. Just to see, and some of this could just depend on what type of video we have. So we can do title A, title B, and compare these. Give this a minute, and once again, this takes a little bit of time, and if you don't get a result the first time, just hit it again, and it'll generate it on the second time. If you have your own titles you want to put in here to compare maybe 2 SEO straight titles, and this is going to give you a straight analysis of title A, pros and cons, title B, pros and cons, and in this case, it does give us this extra recommendation. I would agree if you're doing this type of video, this is a more, title that could be intriguing for YouTube here. So now that we have all those, let's do one other thing. We need some community posts. So once we get this video out there, we maybe want to do a quiz or do an announcement, and this will give us some ideas for that as well. Okay, so it gives us some poll ideas. We can save these to notes, the quiz ideas, some question ideas behind the scenes if you're doing this own video, and announcement ideas. And then let's say, you do your video in other languages, or you just want to know what it looks like. I do some in Spanish, so let's go to Spanish and we can translate all notes. This takes a little bit of, this sometimes takes a minute, sometimes it goes quickly. So give it a second here. You can do any sort of language from these topics here. If it doesn't do it the first time, just translate again. And once again, this is just kind of an extra if you just want to have a copy of your notes in another language, if you do decide to do another video or have some alternate titles. So this is in Spanish. We're going to save that to Scratchpad. Okay, so basically we have everything we need for a video here. So now we're going to go down to our Scratchpad, and everything we have here is saved. Okay, our titles, our description, our keywords. Okay, so you can copy all these to your own method, or you can scroll down here and just go to save as HTML. All your notes are going to pop up here. All your video titles, your video descriptions, your keywords, your thumbnails, everything that we went over is all going to be right here that you can save for later on. Okay, or you can have all this to straight copy and paste right into your video there. So if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me. Please check out YouTube Creator AI, ai.com. If you have any questions, you can upgrade to Pro here. You can reach out to me at Mateo@YouTubeCreatorAI.com. It's totally free, but you're going to get into some user limits. What I would recommend, if you do want to unlock a monthly or an annual plan, just reach out to me directly and I will get you set up. Mateo Garcia, Mateo@YouTubeCreatorAI.com, or send me a text here, 480-386-2122. I'd love to hear from you. Thanks.